Hi, my name is Keith Strickland. I'm the founder and CEO of Making the Transition. I hope to accomplish three different things with this video. The first is I want to tell you who I am. The second, I want to tell you about our organization. And the third, I want to discuss the work that we'll be doing with your children. So, first, like I said, my name is Keith Strickland. I'm originally from Chicago, but I grew up here in Atlanta, Georgia. I grew up between an area called Campbellton Road and Bankhead Highway. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. Those were very rough times for the community that I grew up in. I grew up around drugs and violence and substance abuse and just a lot of crime. And I became a product of my community. I was a young person that made a lot of mistakes. I didn't finish high school. I ended up selling drugs. I started selling drugs at the age of 12 years old. And I was in and out of jail from about the age of 12 to 27. So I ended up serving about 5 years in total. And I honestly should have served a lot longer than that. But God gave me a second, third, fourth, fifth, probably a 10th chance. And I finally got my life together. And when I got my life together, I ended up going to school for accounting first. And then I went to school for psychology. Now, once I started to see the world a different way, I opened up a barber shop, a detail shop, a restaurant, and I did really well for myself. When I changed my life, I just was a very favorite person. But one day something clicked to me. It's not enough to just stop doing wrong. You have to go back and make the things that you hurt whole and make your wrongs right. So I opened up a reentry system for the Department of Corrections. And what I mean by that is I went to a facility and I asked the director of the facility, since I had been in and out of jail from, like I said, the age of 12 almost to the age of 27, I understood reentry better than most people. So I asked them, could I work with people who were coming back home and be able to teach them how to come back home differently than they left so that they can come back into their homes, their community, and society just as a better, different person. And they allowed me to do it. We built one of the most successful reentry systems that the state of Georgia ever had for the Department of Corrections, to the point where I was hired to be a consultant for President Obama's administration, and I got to help build the federal reentry system for the entire United States. And that was a wonderful experience because we helped thousands and thousands of people be able to come home and be better parents, be better children, just be better versions of themselves. And in the process of doing that, something clicked to me. If you really want to solve the problems in our communities, we can't wait until people make mistakes. We have to reach the children before they ever begin going down the wrong path. So I went back and I looked at myself and I said, how did I go from being this young child who was pretty smart, into sports, positive, and had all of this potential, and ended up making all of these mistakes and almost threw my entire life away? And what I noticed was every child needs a few things. They need access to a good education, they need proper training, and they need healthy development. For me, the development side was really lacking. I went to low income schools or schools in low income districts, so they did struggle to be able to give us the educational components that we needed at the level that we needed it at. But the truth of it is our school systems do a really good job of giving our children education. And then our secondary systems, let it be trade school, let it be apprenticeship, let it be college, they do a really good job at giving our children the training that they need to be able to go into the workforce, to be able to be either gainfully employed, to be business leaders, or to follow their dreams. But the part that we lack is the development side. From the negative influences in society to the music to social media to just all of the different things that teach our children the wrong things, it's a real struggle to be able to help our children to develop into the adults who we want them to be. Now, our children will be children for this long of a time period, but they'll be adults for this long of a time period. So we have a brief moment to be able to help our children learn all the things they need to learn so that they can be the adults who we know that they can be. And that's where making a transition and the program and the work that we'll be doing comes in at. What we'll be doing is coming into your school and we'll be working with your children to be able to help them develop into the best versions of themselves that they can possibly be. We're doing this as a teammate with you. So please go to our website, makingtransition.org, read everything you possibly can. send emails, ask questions, give advice, be on the Zoom call so that you can see, hey, who are these people? What are the programs about? Do they understand my child? How are they going to help enhance my child? How are they going to help my child minimize some of the risks that life just has out there for them? And how are they going to help me as a parent help my child mature into the best version of themselves they can possibly be? We are here to be your teammate. We believe in you. We believe in your children. We believe in your school. And we just want to be able to come into the school and just help. We just want to be the mentors, the tribe. We want to be the people who are helping to lift all of the great character traits and the lessons and the wisdom that you already put into your children. We just want to be here to be the support that you deserve, that they deserve, and just be able to say, we're not losing any more children. We're not letting the system, we're not letting society, we're not letting negative influences get any more of our babies. So again, our website is makingthetransition.org. Please read everything you would like, ask any questions, share any comments. Like, we can only succeed as a team. We're gonna have Zoom calls so that we can get this together, so that we can understand who your child is, what your child's strengths are, what some of the risks are, what some of your dreams are that you have for your child, what are some of the areas where you would appreciate some support, and just wrap them with everything we can and just be able to help you increase the amazing work you've already been doing with your child so that we can watch your children thrive in every single way possible. So again, our website is makingthetransition.org, but please be on these Zoom calls because that'll be our chance for us to be able to go back and forth, learn as much about each other as possible, get prepared for this school year, and just be able to get in there and just do the work. Like, I'm super excited. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm proud of you guys because y'all already been doing so much phenomenal stuff. And I'm just looking forward to getting to it. So again, our website, makingthetransition.org. But again, be on these Zoom calls, reach out. Any thoughts you have, please share them. Because at the end of the day, if we don't come together and lift our children, you shouldn't have to do it all by yourself. Like, we are a community, and the community should take care of each other. So we here, we got your back. We're just looking forward to working with you. All right, y'all. I hope that this was a good overview and a good explanation. But get on the Zoom calls. This is the opportunity for you to ask anything, to share any thoughts, and for us just to be able to create the best program possible. All right, I look forward to seeing you. Have a great evening.